Hi, I'm Marc von Grundherr, Director of Benham Reeves, and I'm here today at wonderful Kidbrooke Village in the stunning rural borough of Greenwich to provide you with a market update. Kidbrooke Village has certainly been something of a triumph for Tier 1 developer Berkeley Group. They've taken a disconnected neighbourhood and created cohesion and community by building high-quality homes that are spacious, modern and inviting. Kidbrooke Village is made up of 4 distinct areas with an emphasis on open spaces, a nature reserve and natural light. The homes here look out onto 86 acres of parkland and wild habitats. The location is very convenient. It's in Zone 3, so prices are competitive, yet central London is within easy reach. Kidbrooke Station is directly opposite the development and gets you to Canary Wharf in 20 minutes, London Bridge in 70 minutes and Waterloo in only 22 minutes. Then there are the world-class on-site facilities for residents, including 24-hour concierge, state-of-the-art gym, Sainsbury's local store, pub and dining, and even a chemist. Living in Kidbrooke Village puts you close to some very desirable neighbourhoods too, including picturesque Blackheath Common with its famous church and village vibe. Then there's Greenwich with the lively bars and views onto the River Thames. The competitive pricing of Kidbrooke Village, coupled with the connectivity and quality finish, will translate into healthy capital appreciation for investors. Kidbrooke Village is definitely raising the profile of some overlooked areas in the Greenwich area. And property prices in the rural borough have done surprisingly well, are up 19% over the last 5 years, impressive 72.3% over the last 10 years. Simply the convenience and the ease of reaching central London from Kidbrooke Village is proving to be very popular with corporate professionals, tech people and even students. Typical impeccable Berkeley design and a well-planned layout make Kidbrooke Village a serious consideration for young families who need good schools and green open spaces. Turning to rents, we're seeing strong demand at Kidbrooke Village and are expecting studios to achieve up to £1,300 per month, 1 beds up to £1,550 per month, 2 beds up to £1,850 per month, and 3 beds as much as £2,500 per month. Clearly the exact rent you can achieve will depend on the size, aspect, time of year, but all being equal, we'd expect to see yields of around 4 to 4.5%. And now I'd like to give an update on the actual market. Well, events have been interesting to say the least. Things have certainly been tense, but the market managed to steady itself with pent-up demand acting as the driving force behind both the sales and the lettings markets. Rightmove and Zoopla both reporting unprecedented amounts of buyer activity with the highest numbers of monthly deals agreed in a decade, and traffic on both sites 33% higher in January 2021 compared to last year. And in fact, we enjoyed one of the busiest run-ups to Christmas in our history, with the number of applicants registered up 43% and website traffic up 32%. Significantly, the number of sales agreed in 2020 was up 10% compared to 2019, and that's in spite of the 3 lockdowns. Mortgage approvals are also on the rise, with numbers climbing to a 13-year high. So we expect UK house prices to remain flat, with small increases this year, as we expect the end of the stamp duty holiday to be offset by significant progress in the rollout of vaccines, record low interest rates and release of pent-up demand post-lockdown. On the lettings front, the market has been very resilient and is now back to normal levels, where we are doing the same number of lets as we did last year, although we have seen rents broadly soften by 7 to 12%, mainly due to a significant drop in overseas students who stayed in their home countries, plus the excess supply caused by the restriction on travel, which hit both Airbnb and short-term lettings, meaning a large proportion of those properties put into the long-term letting market. But this dip is short-term, and with the vaccine rollout, normality will return soon and rents will recover. And on a positive note, tenancy renewals are up over 67% of our tenants renewing this year. Plus, the long-term trend is now seeing the increased numbers of people renting privately in London, predicted to increase from 33% now to 60% by 2025. In fact, Zoopla have said that the proportion of Londoners looking to rent in the capital in 2020 actually rose compared to 2019. It's just that they're looking beyond Zone 1. The squeeze on mortgage lending, making it harder for first-time buyers to get on the property ladder, has contributed to the increase in rental demand. There is no doubt, however, that the lockdowns force tenants to reevaluate their requirements, with increased focus on space in their homes so they can work from home, coupled with increased demand for on-site gyms and facilities. And our recent survey showed a 96% increase in demand for properties with balconies or terraces. In fact, addition to that, more importance has been put on quick access to parks and green spaces. It's not surprising, therefore, that the average rent in the Royal Borough of Greenwich jumped 5.1% in 2020 and benefited from the strongest increase of 0.3% in the yields investors are achieving. Well, our services comprise a comprehensive one-stop solution which includes handover, snagging, furnishings, lettings, rent collection management and even tax returns. And with a local branch in Woolwich at Royal Arsenal Riverside, supported by our network of 18 other branches across London and 8 overseas, plus our dedicated Japan and China desk, we offer a professional yet highly personalised service to ensure the process is hassle-free and painless. And with 65% of properties managed by us, we can deal with any maintenance issues promptly and efficiently. And even where we don't manage, we can still act as an intermediary between landlords and tenants to help the tenancy run smoothly. Firstly, furnish your property as quickly as possible after completion, as there'll be lots of choice, so tenants need to see what they'll be living with. Secondly, make it memorable by furnishing it to a show home standard, giving it instant appeal, so it sticks in prospective tenants' minds. And thirdly, only use a professional agent who will get you the highest rent in the quickest time to the best quality, fully referenced tenant. So, if you're looking to buy a home in Kidbrooke Village, already own one in Kidbrooke Village, or for that matter anywhere else in London, look no further. We will help you achieve the best price. We will get you the maximum rent. We will find you the best tenants quickly, and we will look after everything for you. All in your local time zone and in your local language to help you maximise your investment. So please do get in touch if you have any questions.